Welcome back to Real Shit, where we like to talk real shit all day, every day, all for the love of movies. I am Joe, and today I'm going to be talking about the release of the Bill and Ted Face the Music trailer. Before I get into it, though, please like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications. Any little bit of support or feedback would be greatly appreciated. Without further ado, I'm going to get right into it, because this is something I've been waiting for a long time. And with the whole pandemic that's been going on, a lot of things have been, I guess you could say, delayed, and Bill and Ted is one of those things, and I was starting to feel like I was never going to get to see this movie because it's probably one of the most anticipated movies that for me this year, for sure. But now we have a trailer, so we're that much closer to actually getting to the release of it. And before I get into what I actually thought about the trailer, I'm going to first address something I've seen on social media already, and it's really unfortunate that this is happening, but I've actually seen people reacting negatively towards Bill and Ted. And not in the sense that they just think that the trailer itself was bad, or that it looks bad, or that the movie looks bad. No. In typical 2020 fashion, they're turning it into something it's not. And what I've already seen is people trying to cancel this movie because it's two white guys trying to save the world. They think they're going to save the world with their music, and how that is, I guess, white privilege to some people. And I just find it really hard to believe that they could take something as pure, something as simple, something as really unoffensive as Bill and Ted, and try to turn it into something it's not. That's the state of the world that we're in right now. That's what people on social media do on a daily basis, and I just can't believe it. I really can't. I can't believe that's where we're at right now. But unfortunately, people like that are in the minority for the most part. It seems like for the most part people are embracing this trailer and definitely are enjoying it as much as I did, pretty much. So getting right into it, as far as the trailer itself goes, I think the trailer was good. Again, it's just a teaser, so they don't give you much, but you get the basic, I guess, plot of the movie, and it's a sense that Bill and Ted still haven't created the music that they should have created that was going to change the world, and now they're much older, and I guess they feel like in a way they're running out of time, and I think that's a very human way to approach this story, and I think it's something that everyone can relate to, just feeling like you haven't accomplished what you want to accomplish, and you keep getting older and you still haven't accomplished it. Hell, I feel that sometimes, even with this channel. So I think it's a real good way to reintroduce these characters and to basically have people relate to them in a way that maybe we haven't related to them in the past. I have a feeling, again, this is just a feeling because we haven't seen much, but I have a feeling that this story is going to have a very emotional core to it. Not just for the fact that we're seeing these characters after so long and there's going to be nostalgia, of course, but in a sense that we care about these characters and we want to see them succeed. We want to see them write that music that changed the world. And the fact that they haven't done it yet, and we're going to get to go on this journey with them once again, to once and for all, and essentially their plan is to steal it from themselves. Essentially, they're going to go into the future this time, so it does involve time travel once again, which is pretty cool. So yeah, the phone booth is definitely back. But yeah, they're going to go into the future. They're going to steal it from their own older selves, I guess. And there's a joke in there about how it's not stealing if you're stealing it from yourself, which I chuckled at, to be quite honest. We get to see a quick glimpse of Death. He was from Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, the sequel. So that's cool. Not much context to it, just kind of them, I guess, hanging out with each other. You don't get to see exactly how he factors into this story. The other things that I noticed was the dialogue, and this was something that I was a little bit worried about, because I was worried about if the dialogue or the way that Bill and Ted talk was going to translate with them being older now, and it was going to sound right, or would it sound like too out of place. And at first I watched the trailer twice, so the first time I was like, it could be a little awkward maybe, but on the second time around I was like, it's not so bad, and I think it's something that might just take some getting used to, because Bill and Ted, I mean, we know them as young teenagers or even college kids or along that lines, so to see them older like this is going to be maybe a bit awkward at first and maybe take some time to get used to. But I think if the movie's good, I think we'll get through all that, and we'll just go, we'll look over all that kind of stuff, and we should. And I think their age is going to have a serious, I guess, their age is going to have something to do with the plot of the movie as well, because like I mentioned in the beginning, we're basically seeing an older version of them, not realizing their destiny, all that. So their age is going to come into it for sure and be a factor in the story. But overall, I absolutely love this trailer. I think it was great. Not much really to say because it's just a teaser, but it got me more excited for the movie than I already was, so mission accomplished. And yeah, other than that, I just wish people would stop trying to turn things into something that it's not. Just take Bill and Ted for what it is. It's a fun movie. It's two guys, two maybe not the brightest guys, but two guys who are trying to do the best they can. And yeah, just don't turn it into something it's not. I mean, their whole philosophy is be excellent to each other, and it's something that we should all practice, to be quite honest, especially in today's day and age and the current climate of the world and where we are right now. So very relevant, I'm very excited for this movie, and let me know if you are in the comments down below. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you on board with this? Do you think it's going to be a bad idea? I'd love to know your opinion on it. Please, as always, like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time right here on Real Shift. Thanks for watching.